Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Trailblazers. A front court player who does it all. Jeremy Grant is set to deliver whatever his team needs as they get fired up to take on the Spurs. Blazers, Spurs. The tip-off coming right after this. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now, here's Simons. Feeds it to Ayton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell kicks to Jones. And the basket by Vassell.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Simons against Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Ayton, the 9-footer's on the mark.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Vassell. Here's Sohan. No good from outside. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 3-pointers, Simons. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Jones from outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer. And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time, now a real focal point of this offense.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and we're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
Here's Simons after the basket by San Antonio. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Goes up off the inbound. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
To the wing right side. Jones for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Trailblazers trail by 4. There's the pass to Ayton. Simons surveying the D. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Let's hear it for the Spurs Hype Squad Dance Team.
San Antonio on defense. 6-point lead. Back to Henderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 men.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Murray's checked in for the Trailblazers. They get it back. Pass to Johnson. Jones kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. In low. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Down low. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray the pass to Henderson. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
.143 left here in the opening quarter. Murray, no good. Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Murray. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And here's Henderson. Idle for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They're to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Murray with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it go with the 3. Murray, good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Passes it to Collins. Johnson outside. Launches it. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Branham pulls it in. Spurs leading by 7. To the paint. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Henderson against Graham. And that one's good by Henderson. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Osman. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
1 second left. It's deflected. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
17.
welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
They've got Wembanyama. Monte Graham is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Johnson, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. The San Antonio 5. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But he is. What's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now here's Henderson. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Clock at 6. Here's Walker.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
Outside, Jones. Kept alive. Collins kicks to Jones. Tries a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Henderson attacking. Collins grabs the miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Collins.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Simons. Hasn't made one yet. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Graham finds Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. It's Jones on the wing. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Trey Jones. Shoots a fader. No good from Grant.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Simons, the pass to Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Sissoko passes to Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Ayton. He has 6. Simons from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Murray's checked in for Grant. Here's Simons. It's deflected. And Wembanyama outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Portland. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Kamara. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Spurs.
Here's Champagnie. The shot will not fall.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Murray outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Tipped away. And here we go. Here's Sissoko. The shot from the low post is good.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The putback, it's good on the putback. Kamare's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for Portland, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Simons finds Walker. Fires the three. They get the rebound.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you've got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Thybulle kicks to Ayton. Offline with his three. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Three-pointer, Simons. The three-pointer is right on target. Simons has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Jones. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Walker the pass to Simons. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
It's good. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And it's Vassell with the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And Jones pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Sinks the triple.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Sohan. Henderson defending. Here's Branham. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
For San Antonio, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. For Portland, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He's guarded by Collins. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the pass to Osman. Here's Branham. Buries it from 3-point range. Branham's got 6 points in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Ball.
Pass to Kamare. And here's Henderson. A rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Now here's Jones. 28 points for him. Collins, good.
Collins not afraid of getting hit on the inside and goes up through all of that arms and legs in there.
Murray looking around. And the rejection by Collins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. They need this one. And Henderson throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Basket good. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Now Henderson puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Devontae Graham. And it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And stolen by Graham. Pass to Osman. Back to Graham. No good with the triple. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Banton. Tries again. Goes up again. And it's Mamu Kalishvili with the rebound. Here's Branham. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Devontae Graham saw that play early. Nice job setting up his teammate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And finished off by Graham.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Banton after the basket by San Antonio and stolen by Graham. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. No coverage that time. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
So it's San Antonio now after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Banton. Graham defending, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Portland has possession. Here's Rupert. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 7. And the rejection by Wembanyama. He's checked in for Portland.
Blazer substitution.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Jones from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Rupert. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Higgins following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good, Ayton.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
To the inside. And he lays it straight in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Portland has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound. He kicks it to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Trying his luck from deep. The offensive rebound. Champagny. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The shot by Higgins, no good.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
And that one drops for him.
Well, that's how he's going to beat the contact. Graham using that agility.
Trailblazers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. The pass to Ayton. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Higgins, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Grant. And the rejection by Wembanyama! And Wembanyama throws it down.
Once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Higgins after the basket by San Antonio. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his third foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And then Henderson with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. And that one is good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Ayton against Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. Great game for you tonight. When you get out there, what are you looking to do to influence the game?
You just got to be aggressive. Coach is giving me an opportunity to come in and play a decent amount of minutes, so I just try to make an impact in any way I can and keep giving them a reason to put me on the floor and help the team win.
Well, you were a big part of it tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.